16,000 words. That's the average number of words that a human being speaks in one day. To put that in perspective, I write about 3,000 words for every sermon that I preach. So 16,000 words, you're preaching close to 5 sermons every day. We speak a lot. So what is it that we're saying? What is it that's coming out of our mouths? Have you ever thought about that? What are the things that you speak on a regular basis? We've been talking over the last couple of weeks that as we're in James very clearly is giving us things that we need to think about, things that we need to apply in our lives as Christians. And one of the verses that we've talked about is be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. Quick to listen so that we can hear God. We have time right now within the shelter-in-place mandate that's been given in many states, within the stay-at-home practices that we are doing here in the United States specifically. We have time to listen. Be quick to listen. Then we talked about how we need to be slow to anger. Anger does not produce the righteousness of God, and yet there are times that we can be individuals that think that righteously we're getting angry, and yet it's considered moral filth. And now we come to the part of speaking. Be slow to speak. In our verse today in James 1:26 says, "Those who consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongues deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless." Those who consider themselves religious, those that consider themselves to follow a way. As Christians, we consider ourselves religious, that we follow a way, that we follow the way of Jesus Christ. It says, "For those that consider themselves religious and yet do not keep a tight rein on their tongue, they deceive themselves, and their religion is worthless." Are you quick to speak? I am. I live in words. Every day I'm writing them, I'm reading them, I'm speaking them. They flow easily from my mouth. And just like anger at times, I can feel that when I am quick to speak, it is what I'm supposed to say, it's from God. And yet if I don't have a tight rein on my tongue, I deceive myself. I need a better rein on my tongue. How about you? Especially in this time, it's really easy to speak. There are so many words flying through our culture, in our society. We have social media platforms where all we do is put out words. Do we have a tight rein on our tongue? We must. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, slow to anger. So what are you saying? 16,000 words every day. What's coming out of your mouth? Let's think about it. And in this time, put in practices to where we're not deceiving ourselves. We're hearing God, we're doing His word, we're slow to speak, and then speaking the things that He wants us to share. I'd love to hear where you're at. How is James encouraging you? See you tomorrow.